What's up, guys? So I was looking at AMC, right? Looking at the stock. I was thinking about the whole thing, the whole company, what's going on with the company, all these ideas the company has, the whole idea of a short squeeze happening. What else? The people liking Adam Aaron, people don't liking Adam Aaron. The whole thing, like the whole thing. And it just dawned on me, like when I started really thinking about what's happening, and no one's never said this. As far as I know, I've never heard no one say what I'm about to say about AMC. Now, I consider myself just an investor. I only got into AMC because I heard it was a potential short squeeze going to happen. I was not in AMC to try to stick it to the hedge funds, the short sellers. I was not in it for that. I was only in it to make money. So therefore, I wasn't considered a ape, okay? Because I never put myself in that category. I'm only in the stock to make money, period. I still own some shares that I've never sold, which is not a lot. A big majority of my shares I sold when the price got down to 27. I think I mentioned this before. When the price got down to $27, I had a minimum price that I was going to sell. And when it got to that point, I sold all my shares except for a couple, okay? And the only reason why I'm holding a few shares on the side is in case something happens, okay? In case a run up comes. It's not going to make me financially wealthy, but I will get something out of it. Because I'm just an investor. I'm not an ape. I'm not going to hold on my shares like that. I'm not going to do it. When I first got into it, I felt myself falling into that category of doing what everybody else was doing, and everybody else is doing it because everybody wants to be rich. And that's a good strategy. If everybody did the exact same thing in the stock, then a lot of people would be wealthy. Some will miss out, but a large amount of people will make some money if everybody traded the same way. But there's too many ways to trade. There's people scalping. There's people doing options and calls and puts. All that stuff is going on. Shares are being borrowed that don't even really exist. They can't. I don't know. All kind of stuff. So after looking back at AMC's history, right, it dawned on me that, and I thought I would never say this, right? I know there's going to be some type of run up. I know AMC's stock price. It's not financial advice. It's just what I feel. I feel like the stock is going to run up to a certain point. But honestly, after I gathered the information I gathered, I don't think there's going to be a major squeeze. A type of squeeze may happen. It may be a nice run up. Do I see it going to $100 now? No. Just my opinion, okay? Just my opinion. I feel like AMC may conservatively go up to $20, maybe. This is just only my opinion, okay? I'm not saying it is or it's not. It's just my thought after gathering the information I have right here. Now, this is what I've heard. This is what I've heard from other YouTubers too. And this is what I've heard from just Adam Aaron and, other news sources. Okay, AMC is going bankrupt. You got to get out of this bankruptcy. So, they came up with this ape share, right? And the ape share was named ape share, but it's actually a preferred stock. And from what I know, I believe that some companies in their filing, in their somewhere in the paperwork, I believe that every company are entitled to have some preferred shares that they can flood the market with, or they can do whatever they need to do to raise money, but it's called preferred shares. Adam Aron only named it the 8 shares, named it 8 because he seen all the retails coming in and someone came up with, we're called apes. So he did that to make everyone happy, okay? This is just what I feel. Then he said, okay, and AMC is still in debt. They still in debt. Some people think they're going to go bankrupt and shut some and close some venues or whatever. So then he said, oh, you know what? We can use crypto in AMC. That was a little calendars, right? And it went up and it came back down. Then all of a sudden, he buys a gold mine. AMC kind of goes up a little bit, and it comes back down. The stock goes up, come back down. Then he said, oh, we're going to do a preferred like seat sectioning where if you sit over here, you can pay a little bit extra and all this craziness, right? Then he said, oh, we're going to come up with this Visa card. We got this Visa card now for AMC. Then he said, oh, popcorn. We're making popcorn. And then what really topped the cake yesterday was when I heard that AMC is trying to come out with their own candy. Their own candy. Now, after gathering all this stuff, I'm listening to it, I'm like, this guy is a genius. Adam Aron's a genius. And here's why. Because he already knows once all the retailers leave, AMC is going to just crash. It's going to crash. And he does not want to be put back in that predicament to where AMC is going to go back into bankruptcy. And he's setting up himself because either he's going to sell the company. These are just my thoughts, okay? Either he's going to sell the company, let it go bankrupt, or let it go bankrupt or sell a company, right? Because he is preparing himself so when that happens, he will still have a source of income coming in. He will still have money from the popcorn in the stores. He will still have money. He will still have money for the Visa cards coming in. He will still have money for the candy coming in. He will still have money from the gold mine. He will still have money. I don't know if it's crypto, but all those things. He will still have all this money coming in, and AMC will be bankrupt and shut down. I was like, oh my God, this guy's a genius. This guy's a genius. So, guys, tell me what you think. If you think this is going to happen, what's going to happen, just let me know. Leave a comment. I have some things to do, and I'll get back with you. I'm telling you, this guy's a genius, right? This guy is a genius. All right, guys, take care.